is our smart camera. And the complaint we do have from this client is the camera do go offline completely. Well, I'm going to tell you why the camera goes offline and what you can do to avoid the camera from going offline. It's because when you allow your camera to go offline, automatically your camera gets dormant. What it means is this: it rejects the SIM card you use inside. And as time goes on, even if you change, if you're lucky enough, it's going to pick another SIM card. But if you're not lucky at all, the camera will go dormant forever. You can't use it. For now, I don't think there's a solution for a dormant camera. But meanwhile, let me tell you what's happened here. So I'm going to unbox this camera for you to see. Okay, so this are smart camera. It comes with a solar panel and it uses SIM card. So what happened is this: you're supposed to subscribe. Everybody who owns this camera is supposed to subscribe this camera every month. So sorry, you can subscribe monthly, weekly, or daily, depending on which you want to do. But I would advise, if you can't subscribe for a month, or possibly subscribe for a whole year. Why am I suggesting 1 year subscription? I'm suggesting 1 year subscription because when you subscribe it, there is no need for this camera to go offline. 247 it will be online. So by the following year, or probably end of the year, you subscribe again for another year. Why this camera go offline is because when you subscribe it for this month, possibly you were busy and carried away. You don't know when your subscription is going to end. At the end of the month, the subscription finish on this camera. You are not aware that the subscription has finished. The camera goes offline. Once this camera stays offline for 2 weeks or above, it is going to go dormant. And trust me, when this camera goes dormant, there is nothing you can do to revive it. So in order to avoid, not to prevent the camera from going dormant, what you need to do, or all you have to do, is to make sure you subscribe it religiously. It means you subscribe it on the 16th of July, definitely on the 16th of August, you're going to make another subscription. And you must do a complete 1 month subscription, not the 1 gig thing. So this camera can consume up to 3 gig in a month. So definitely you make sure that you do that subscription, depending on the SIM card you're using, and depending on how frequent you view this camera. So if you view this camera more than frequently, so definitely it's going to consume more data. So basically what I'm saying in this video is this: do well to subscribe this camera as soon as the camera goes offline. And for you to avoid the camera going offline and going dormant, subscribe yearly or 6 months. I have got clients, most of my clients I handle installations for, they all request that we do an upfront subscription. So we subscribe for 3 months or probably 6 months. Once it's getting to 6 months, we remind this client, you need to subscribe. That way you make better subscription. And another way to do this is, before inserting your SIM card into the camera, make sure you recharge the SIM card for a year. After recharging it for a year, you activate monthly subscription on that SIM card. What does this mean? It means when you subscribe, let's assume you subscribe 10,000 naira. This 10,000 naira is going to get you 3 gig for like probably 3 months. Before inserting the SIM card, you activate monthly subscription on that SIM card. So every month, once it's 10th of every month, is going to take out money and subscribe the SIM card data. That way it leaves this camera online always. Do well to follow us on Facebook, on Instagram, and on TikTok at GHT Electricals. Send us your questions. Any questions you have about smart cameras, solar cameras, just do well, send us a question and we'll reply. And we sell the best of quality camera here in Owerri and beyond. We sell cameras. Do well to reach out to us to get your own smart camera. Our prices are affordable, and the good thing is this: we sell and we install. So you don't need to buy our camera and look for installers. No, you buy from us and we handle your installations. And even after installing, you have issues, do well to reach out to us. We install this camera and we'll make sure we'll follow it through to the end. Thank you, family.